Very big news today coming from the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League with the announcement that Craig Spada is the new commissioner. He joins us now to talk a little bit about his new role. First of all, Craig, congratulations. Where's your passion for the league come from? I know you've been involved with it now for a couple of years. What's the new role and how excited are you to get going?
Well, I guess my passion is, well, thank you, first of all, very much. My passion is the development side of the game. There's no question about that. Came into this probably 2 years ago when my son was drafted into the OHL, and was kind of, where's he going to play? Oh my God. So it was kind of a nervous time as a parent. And I saw, there has to be something, we can do to make this transition for kids easier. And I think that's where a lot of this lies. And that's what I love about the GOJHL. It provides that for young players. And it's just the perfect route to move them into a situation of the OHL or a schooling route in the future or something to that effect.
And we've seen so many kids that have done it, right? You talk about Jaden Lamel, who was the MVP last year. He's going to TMU. He's going to play U Sports hockey. Brady Smith, had the chance to chat with him last week. He was enlistable. Off he goes to the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. So you're absolutely right. Like, development, obviously huge. And I assume that's your vision as you kind of move into this new role, right? It's to continue to push that development up. Really, Craig, what is your focus as the commissioner of the league?
Yeah, that's huge. I want it to be a player first league. That's what we are. All the owners and presidents and governors are certainly on that page. It's kind of been as of late, put the athlete first, and the rest will take care of itself as far as us doing well as a league, and that's certainly happening. And it's very exciting with the changes that have happened, as you probably know a little bit about. But most of them have been done for player safety, player development, and such.
Did you think that you'd be in this role when you started out with this league? You go from your player safety, and now you're the commissioner. You wouldn't do it if you didn't care about it. You wouldn't do it if you didn't love it. Did you envision this though when you started in the GOJHL?
No, my business has been a sole proprietorship in my business here, and it's kind of starting to run itself well. And I had no intentions of doing this at all, zero. I was called by a former commissioner, Brent Garbutt. I was doing some things for the OHA, and he said, "Would you come work for us? On a more full-time basis, just us, and you could have full control of the suspensions and cleaning up the league a bit in that aspect." And I thought about it and I said, yeah, it's right up my alley, given my background from officiating. And I started there and just got entrenched with the good people in the league, the excitement of development, lots of great things the league offers. And to be honest with you, the real burning desire for me was, this league gave me my start to the National Hockey League. I was directly picked right out of in a game in Niagara Falls St. Catharines game at the time, so I feel like I owe it some. So now maybe it's giving me a little back again.
What are some of the things that you think you've accomplished the last couple of years?
Personally, I don't think anything was my personal accomplishment. It's been a team effort. I can tell you that much. Tim Simmons has been involved in the league a lot longer than me, and certainly has a passion for it, and is actually a driving force and a key component of the league that we have to give a lot of credit to here for sure. Most of it. My excitement, yeah, the paramedics idea did come. That I can take a little credit for that one. I did think that's important as far as the player safety aspect of it. I don't think anybody outside of the CHL was doing it. So I felt that if we could afford to make that happen, we did. It was important because there's no cost on player safety, that's for sure, right? So we did make a lot of that happen. We have a first responders course this being taken right now by all our teams, and we will have that implemented for the upcoming season. That to me alone is just true excitement.
Let's talk about the GOJHL team. Like you mentioned, I'm now part of that. I'm very grateful, obviously, be to the director of media.
We're happy to have you.
That's exciting for me. But what I want to get across here, Craig, is that nothing really changes. Tim is still here. Darren is still here. Phil Hollander is still involved. He does a great work with the graphics. Obviously, you're moving into the commissioner role. I think that we're all just going to work really well together. We have similar personalities, and I think we all kind of share the same vision of doing the best things for the league. And really, there isn't going to be a noticeable difference when it comes to sort of the day-to-day stuff. And we'll get into the spotlight games in a minute. I don't know, what do you think of the team that's in place going
No,
forward?
it's absolutely, you couldn't have said it more perfect. And my side has always been the business, maybe my background, the business side of the game, and Tim's the hockey side of the game. And we're definitely aligned that way. You guys, from top to bottom, the five guys in the office, and have created such a perfect atmosphere, all doing their own jobs. And you really don't have to touch something that's working. And I think in the last year it's worked well. So my role is not going to change dramatically in any way, shape, or form. It does change in the aspect of more board meetings and that responsibility, but something that's more in my wheelhouse anyway. But yeah, it's I just can't commend the group enough. And again, I've run this business here has been my whole life of a family business, my personal business, and now I get the same type of atmosphere carries through into this, and that's what's important.
One change or one addition that we can talk about that got announced in the news release this morning from the league is the spotlight game, and it's going to be over the course of the season. There are 23 teams in the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League this year, and we are going to be doing one home game of each of those teams, really trying to give them a spotlight, share their stories, talk about their communities. It's something obviously I'm super excited about, not only to be in the different ranks, but to just get to know all the different people even more across our league. Tim and I kind of came up with that idea after the Sutherland Cup, round robin and then championship series. What excites you about that? Because I think it's going to bring a lot of eyeballs and engagement, even more eyeballs and engagement to the league, Craig. And that's really what it's all about, right?
It takes me back to when I was officiating in the OHL and the OHL game of the week. And man, when you got that on your schedule, it was pretty exciting as an official because you knew it'd be covered, and
Yeah.
there'd be excitement around it. And I look at it much like that, wow, this is going to be exciting for the players, the teams, the fans, everybody involved in it. And I think it's going to bring a dramatic following and a support to the league are already well fan based, but let's bang that off and be excited about it. That's for sure.
That is step one. There is more to come. There is more details, and Craig and I will share those as we get closer to the season. Today's a big day, though, for you, Craig. Congratulations. I'm happy that you're in this job, and I know that the five of us are going to work really well together, obviously, to make a difference for the players and the teams. And can't wait to get the regular season started.
It's excellent. All excellent stuff. And thank you very much for your time today.